All right, so if you're sketching a square pyramid, one of the things that you need to understand is you don't need to sketch like a to-scale looking square, right? Because you want to be able to think of this as being kind of at a different perspective. And so if you sketch something that looks like it has all equal sides, what would this be called? Parallelogram with all equal sides is a... So if you kind of sketch a rhombus and just assume with the three-dimensional scale of this being you're now looking at it from a kind of a perspective, just sketch your rhombus, connect all the vertices to one single point. You can just pick any point. And if you just connect that, if you want to use a dashed line to indicate something that's occurring behind, you can. Okay, so this would be an example of a square pyramid. And now if you shaded in the base slightly, and you can do that as well. So this is one that the square prism means that it doesn't necessarily have to be a cube, but it can be, right? So we could have square bases that are connected by longer rectangles. Okay, but the nice easy way to do this is you could sketch this just by starting with the sketch of a square, taking another square about the same size and just kind of embedding it, overlapping it on the original square, and then just connect all the consecutive corresponding vertices. And you get your square prism. And now if we sketched it in this way, in which all the faces were squares, what else could we call this? So this is an example of a cube. We could also call it a regular hexahedron. And again, hexa meaning six-sided polyhedra, and all the faces are polygons, so it fits that. Okay, if you are going to sketch a sphere, all you need to do is start with a circle. If you put an arc kind of on the belly of that circle to indicate that it has 3 dimensions, and then maybe an arc in behind in dashed lines to indicate that it's back behind, you'll have your sphere. Okay, for a cylinder, if you just take a circle that's kind of skewed, again, you're looking at it from a different perspective, and then just duplicate that circle down below. If you want a dashed line, you can, to indicate your cylinder. And then finally, for a cone, if you just start to draw a triangle and then connect it with an arc instead of a straight line. And if you want, you can plot your centers for each of these to indicate that you have circular bases. And now